Hi, I'm Elena Taylor Garcia. I live in the neighborhood, so I just kind of was wandering around down here and I saw that it said Table Grace Cafe, a community restaurant. So I was intrigued by the name. I was intrigued by the idea of a community restaurant. Like, I hadn't really heard of that before. So I think I investigated online first, and I think I was mainly sold on the menu. But also the concept of, like, you just pay what you want to. It sounded like something that was not typically done in Nebraska. And something that was more like sort of like what the Back to the Landers might do in Vermont or something, you know. So I was amazed that this type of culture was coming to Omaha, and I just had to experience it. Came back to Omaha like summer 2012, so it probably would have been like 2012 or 2013, somewhere in there. I think the number one thing is that Matt knows how to cook, and and he's got a crew that actually knows how to cook too. I mean, I would say the food is pretty consistently delicious here. And I think that also it's a very warm community of people who work together to bring good food to the neighborhood and to build up community downtown among a really diverse group of people who live here. So that is pretty neat. Not many people do that. Table Grace welcomes a lot of people who might be thrown out elsewhere. Which is really nice. I'm kind of sick of seeing people who are hungry and who need food and people like not welcome in places. And that does not happen. But I would say that the big thing is that people are training for jobs here. They're learning how to be kitchen staff and learning even in some cases how to be chefs. And there are also a lot of people who are learning soft skills, which all of us need to learn, me included. And there's people who are just hanging out together and telling their stories and getting a sympathetic ear. And sometimes there's a little social work going on here. Sometimes there's a little ministry going on here. Sometimes people are praying with people, which is really wonderful. Sometimes people are jamming and getting down. Sometimes people are celebrating a birthday or another life event. You just never know what's going to be happening here, and that's kind of one of the cool things about it. You know, when you pop in, anything could be happening. It could be St. Patrick's Day, and there could be a big, crazy Irish party going on with Irish music. So you just never know, and that's kind of the fun of Table Grace, is that, you know, you don't know if there's going to be flowers on the table. You don't know if there's going to be cinnamon rolls. You don't know if it's going to be packed completely empty or what. You just it's kind of a wild card, and there's something fun about that. I'd like to see Table Graces in other neighborhoods. You know, I think Bellevue could use one. I think North Omaha could use one. Benson could use one. Westo probably could use one, like out by Oakview or something. Like, I'd like us to be like a worldwide chain of 5 maybe someday. And I think Omaha likes that type of chain. Like something that's small and local but still has multiple locations. So the food truck is definitely a step in the right direction, because we're going to be able to take that into different neighborhoods and like relocate from time to time as the needs come up, I think.